What's up, Animefest? Welcome to the 2023. Wait, what the hell? Look, guys, it's been a year. Welcome to the 2023 Animefest Cosplay Contest. For the very last time, coming to you from the lovely Sheridan, downtown Dallas. Those of you joining us online on Twitch or YouTube, thank you for being with us, and it's cool to be on TV. Hi, Mom, I know you're not watching this. So the Animefest Cosplay Contest is very much, for us anyway, because we're the cosplay department and the main events department, the highlight of the entire convention. We work really, really hard to be able to bring this show to you. It's the culmination of no less than 6 months worth of work for us, and for some of these cosplayers, they've been working on these cosplays for well over a year. So we're really glad that you're here to show them some love, and I'm really glad that you're here to show me some love because I'm very needy. Um, I don't know, man. It's just this year has been a really tough year for a lot of people. Um, we've lost friends. A lot of us who have friends in the trans community have seen our friends move away. Hottest July on record. We've got major strikes going on, but even in the midst of all of this strife, all of the wild things going on in our state, country, we can come together here at a hotel for 4 days and act complete and total imbeciles and let our freak flag fly. And that's what makes this special. For 4 days out of the year, we are not the other. We aren't the people that you look at weird when you're walking down the street. We aren't the person who's put into a box that society doesn't who we are. We're all here together, we're all weird together, we're all here to support each other. So, and this is a culmination of that. And I really appreciate you guys being here. For those of you wondering, I am currently dressed as Jersey Shore Barbie. Um, and if you see my wife walking around, they are in fact Weird Barbie. Um, they decided to go between like halfway between Weird Barbie and Cynthia from the Rugrats, who was the original Weird Barbie. We're going to get started here in just a little while. I'm sorry we're starting late. It turns out getting 500, 600 people into a room does take a while. Oh, look, it's the Blue Man. Hey, guys, look at the dress code. Come on up here. Hey, dress code. Dress code. He's not listening. They're not listening. You know what? Let's not ginger the dress code. Code is here, all of us. Let's keep us from nip slips. Here to hide us from the shame of seeing a butt cheek. Honestly, no, I like dress code. Go away, dress code. So yeah, man, it's the last year here at the Sheridan. This hotel for A Fest for 2 years now. And then it was A got banished from the hotel. And they got banished from the next hotel. They got next hotel and convention center. So now they're in Fair. Oh, now they're in the Irving Convention Center upgrade. They'll move Pride to the Arlington Convention. Man, having Pride in like A, you're not near the gay bars, and C, you're in Fair Park. Ah, ready, guys? Real quick, actually, I'm going to ask Yasmin to come out on stage. Yes, this is Yasmin's first year directing our cosplay contest. We appreciate all the work that you do. Hope I don't screw this up. All right, are you ready? All right, let's get this thing started. Okay, to start off, Yasmin holds up a one to me, which means I have to talk for another 30 seconds while we get the youth up, ready to walk across the stage. Categories, make costumes, freaking adorable. There. All right, here we go. To start us out, please welcome Melanie as Sailor Chibi Moon from the Sailor Moon. We can welcome her by singing her happy birthday. Everyone sing happy birthday to Melanie. Hey, hey. Next up, we have Kyoto Miyoka, Rengo Kuno, Kyo, and Nezuko Kano, Kimitsu no Yama, the Andretti family. That's why they pay me the big bucks, folks. That's why they pay me the big bucks, folks, so I can screw up children's names as awfully as possible. Next up, this card says, Chanjiro from Demon Slayer, the water-breathing fourth form striking tide. And here we go. Welcome Mini Nobara Kugisaki to the stage, fresh from her tag team battle with Yuji Itadori against Iso and Ichizo from the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. Next, continuing it that we have in this year's youth, we have Nezuko from Demon Slayer, sister of Tanji Kumato. She's inside the box, dreaming of the day when she's not a demon anymore. That was you can always tell which anime is the most popular by the youth category. And we're fine until I start doing Food Wars. All right. Next up, our novice category. These are it's just a category for a lot of people. It's their first time making their own cosplay, or they just haven't won an award yet. But this year, I can say this quite literally: this category is stacked. Um, we have 33 different novice cosplayers. So let's get that rolling and started right now. As soon as I have the people standing next to the stage. Hello, can you hear me? Starting off, it's assassin turned mother, sharper than thorns, prettier than roses. It's your Briar from Spy X Family, cosplayed by Tuna. And what a spicy. Next up, we have Nicole as Elisa, the shocking electric type gym leader of Nimbasa City. Next up, we have Madam Red from Black Butler. Um, This cosplay was created by Brianna Colley, known as Wolf Howlers, and she passed away last month. So, in her honor, World is wearing it by her request. This is Bennett Stuff on Instagram as Killer Queen from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Dropped his wallet. Next up, we have Roya Blue as Jack Skellington. Jack Skellington didn't steal Christmas. It was Oogie Boogie's fault, we swear. Happy Halloween, guys. Next up, we have King Paimon as Whiplash from Iron Man 2. And it says here, it looks here like they've written meow, 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 and a happy face, scratched it off, put hearts and a ducky on it, and said, Hi, Austin. Next up, we have Luna as Deep Sea Hatsune Miku. Debuting as a first-time cosplay creator, this custom dress is fully handmade. The wig was hand-styled. It took a year to design and construct a unique concept of the Project Diva's character. Luna hopes to grow as a creator, not character, using skills learned during each build and design. And it is their 22nd birthday today as well. Next up, we have Windblown Sun as Hitoki Batosai, aka Himura Kenshin. The outfit was self-patterned and sewn, sandals, sword, and sheath, hand woodworked, and they do take top commission. And then they put the little smiley face that looks like a button on it. Smiley face that looks like a butt, indeed. Next up, we have Portal People 2 as Dark Deku from My Hero Academia. He's got multiple quirks. Is he a Namu? He doesn't look like a hero. I love the ones when they pose, they always do the little bouncy thing so they look like they're a character from a fighting game. Anyway. Next up, we have, oh my god, we have Uwu Mi-chan as the rainy day hero Froppy from My Hero Academia. And, hold on, do the thing. Get up, get up. Next up, we have Mili Mallory as Kasane Tito from Synth V. This is Mili's second self-made cosplay and has around 1,000 individual glass beads sewn onto it. I'd also like to say that sometimes they write out pronunciation guides for me on these cards. This one, she made sure to write down Sinth for synth. So that's very helpful. It also looks like the Indian spelling. Wild. Next up, to the stage, Puff Nut with a bounty of $6 million double dollars. Vash the Stampede from Trigun. Peace and love. The $6 million double dollar man, ladies and gentlemen. Next, what's orange? desperate and bloody all over. This is Nick _cosplay, cosplaying Denji from Chainsaw Man. It did say on the card, please make revving noises. How'd I do? Good revving noises? Maybe I don't have a voice acting future, who knows? Next up, Mayday cosplay. Consumed by the Holy Grail, Saber Altar is summoned to the battlefield from Fate's Stay Night. So this one's fun. I had a really hard time apparently pronouncing Danganronpa. So next up we have Optic cosplay with Junko Inoshima from Dang It, Grandpa. And they would like to say to Blake and Hayden, oh Christ. Meow 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 meow. Next up, HM03 Sam as Bossman Hero from Amori. The current owner of Last Resort, an undersea hotel and casino, he's a madman driven by his newfound power. Next up, this one's super easy. Maya from Borderlands 2 by Kaylee. And welcome to the stage, Thea Alexander as Anne Halford from Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. There is so much screaming coming from the second row that I swear to God, can we get first aid? I think somebody's been murdered. Next up is coming out from behind the fog, the young girl who lived in the woods to survive. This is the Huntress from Dead by Daylight. Terrifying, really. This person did theirs cell phone style. Don't know why, but they did. So we have Neon Teddy, who is Shinobu Kocho from Demon Slayer, the alternate summer-themed outfit. Moving right along to Ace Cosplays, cosplaying Jinx in a Rapunzel mashup. Ace has been cosplaying for around 8 years and loves making props. The maker of the cosplay, Salem, is new to crafting and loves cosplay. Next up, we have Gothic Dragon as Maka Alborn. The child of a weapon and a meister, she is a Scyther Meister like no other, Maka Alborn! It's the sturdiest version of that scythe I've ever seen, actually. Do watch out for that one. She'll kick your butt. Better watch out. The Lord of the Mountains is coming through. Inuzuka Jess, Inosuke Hashibera from Demon Slayer. Next up, we have Jenna Lane Cosplay doing Hatsune Miku Etoile. Say ballet things. Shatse, ante, chante, sachet, chante, sachet, 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 sachet. Now sachet, away. But no, she was great. Liked her. Super fun. There's only about 47 more of these to go. All right. Next up, we have Rose Jung from the Revolutionary Girl Utana. With her hand, you may be granted the power to revolutionize the world. Duel for the Rose Bride, Anthony Himemiya. Mia. Oops. Next up, we have Turtle Twig as Fairy Court Kalista from League of Legends. Novice. Moving right along, we have Tabs as Macrophage from Cells at Work. The body's most stalwart defender, Macrophage is here to slice and dice germs and look cute while doing it. All right, we got Syra and Gabby as Fire Peach and Daisy from Super Mario Brothers. Beautiful, ladies, beautiful. All right, second to last, we have Fluffy Senpai as a Bell Suzu combo. They want you to know that the wig is in fact two wigs combined and is modified from separate pieces of patterns all over the place. And finally, we have Cyber Pumpkin as the courier from Fallout New Vegas. The package has been sent. And that, finally, is the last of the novices. That was one category, guys. Like, wow. It is nice to see more people getting into cosplay, though. We love that. We love that. I wish I could do it. I can't because I can't. Everybody's like, "Oh wow, you're so much taller than you were now, like you were before." And I'm like, "These are not the tallest shoes that I've worn on this stage." The really bad thing was the last time I wore heels on stage, it was at the Majestic, um, and our halftime entertainment dropped out, so I had to do an improvised 30 minutes of stand-up in heels and a very very tight dress. But it was fun. You guys remember the Majestic? That was a hell of a thing. All right, are we ready? Great. Next up, we have the journeyman category first, which is for people who have won awards, haven't won. Like they're in there, they're working, they're doing their thing. The journeyman. I'm almost a journeyman, but again, not in cosplay. I'm an electrician, as you can tell. I look like everyday normal construction worker, right? These shoes are not OSHA compliant. All right, starting off with the journeyman category, ladies and gentlemen, would you kindly welcome Saberg Cosplay as a little sister from BioShock? I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank the copyright-free music that we found on YouTube for this show. Next up, we have Luna Lister as Celica, and Great Will as Conrad, and ex-villainous Crystal as Prop Master from Fire Emblem Echo Shadows of Valentia. That spear is wicked cool, too. I believe it's completely 3D printed. All right. Next up, we have Fawning Creative as Sailor Jupiter from Sailor Moon. The really interesting thing about this particular outfit is that it is completely and totally made from reused material. Sailor Jupiter saving the Earth one more time. All right, we have Lemon Lime as George Not Found from Dream SMP. He is a co-ruler of the Kanoko Kingdom and can usually be found asleep in his flower grove. All right, we got Mizuki cosplays, uh, Otori Imu from Captain Mix Candy Mix version from Project Sekai. Colorful stage. Here to bring joy and smiles to the world. Wonder Hoy! I'm sorry, that was Otori Imu from Project Sekai. I really do try my best, folks. All right, next up we got Druid cosplay as Grian from Hermitcraft. They're cosplaying a fan art designed by Periwinkles. Wow, and like eventually they're just in harmony. Somebody's gonna need to get them cough drops after this show, please. Or not. Do I want them to keep screaming? No, we'll figure it out. All right, next time we have Aerospace Ace playing Otohime from One Please. We have Gloomy Love as Reze Bomb Devil from Chainsaw Man. I can't imagine how unpleasant it must be to have fake smoke coming out from a helmet that you're wearing. Maybe it's vape juice. If it is, you're not supposed to do that indoors. OSHA violations, guys. All right, next up we have Space Marine Carter. From the grim darkness of the universe comes Humankind Kindness Marine Chapter, who is still looking for Vulcan and burning heretics. Here is Salamander Carter from Warhammer 40K. You're a little short for a Space Marine, aren't you? Hey, it's a Star Wars reference. Leave me alone. All right, next up, speaking of short things, magical, tiny, and a little bit silly, we have Lulu from League of Legends by Jello Von Gelatin. This one's really cool. You got to get them to show this to you after the cosplay contest. There's a music box at the bottom of that staff. It's dope. Maybe I'm just easily amused, but then again, I go to anime conventions, so. Straight from the Mifa court, Rad Kid Koss as Prince Sidon of the Zora. I'm actually disappointed in this cosplayer. They put out pronunciation guides for Mifa and Sidon, but not the word Zora. Come on, man, it's Zelda. All right, we got Chimada Tenkyu from the Tohu Project. The weapon is the plush DLC Magnamalo. Magnamolo? Magnamalo. Also, it weighs about 30 pounds. And ow. Ow. When they say eat the mic, I don't think that's what they mean. All right, last up in the journeyman category, we have JP underscore fire underscore underscore as Felix, mortal savant from Fire Emblem Three Houses, the skill swordsman. It's actually just JP Fire. I just love saying underscore. JP Fire, guys! I told him to watch out. He's liable to get disqualified if he has any more swords on that cosplay. One sword makes sense. Two swords, three swords, come on. Four, five? Five swords. Five. At some point, you're just compensating. The real skill is bending over in 5-inch heels when you're 6'5" to begin with. All right, now the category that everybody's been waiting for, the Masters. These are the big shows, folks. These are the people who spend like a year plus on these cosplays. They look like they're done by absolute professionals and are just, frankly, all around gorgeous. So we're going to get this rolling right away. Starting out, hunting for the Clo cards, it's Kalo Cosplay as Sakura and Kero-chan. With the Masters categories, guys, these outfits look just as good from a foot away as they do from 20 feet away. It's really, really very stunning. Next up, the second entry into the Masters competition, we have JFNK as Paladin Sailor Moon, the pretty guardian who fights for love and justice. What? Oh no. Go away she go. Go away she go, away she go. Go away she go, away she go. Weishi also does a lot of work for the cosplay department. We wouldn't be able to live without him. All right, next up, fired up from the Super Mario Bros. Movie is Meow About Cosplay as Fireflower Princess Peach, ready to protect her kingdom with a gin-covered crown, one-up mushroom purse, and a light-up fireball. All right, next up, we have Rumpelstiltskin Cosplay as Princess Zelda from Tears of the Kingdom. And I made her look this up for me. When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again. Did anybody else just kind of see it as the game having its period? You guys played Tears of the Kingdom, right? And the other one? I liked Tears of the Kingdom. It was really good. All right, next up, we have... I'll just read this. The prosecution is ready, my lord. Windor Atelier as Lord Barack Van Zeeks from the Great Ace Attorney. I literally downloaded all of the Ace Attorney games onto my cell phone and played them all in 3 days. All right. After years of hiding away, the mansion's lord emerges in search of blood and hard-earned recognition. Please welcome Kyogai from Demon Slayer. Created by Cayenne Inkling. Is it Cyan or Cayenne? It's Cayenne, right? Next up, we have Kat-chan Cosplay as Kinomoto Sakura from Cardcaptor Sakura. All right, sorry about that, folks. Sometimes mistakes happen. We have Stitch Crimes with the Leer from Fire Emblem Heroes. Fire Emblem Engage, one of the Fire Emblem ones. That was my fault. I apologize. Terribly unprofessional. I lost one of the 80 note cards. All right, so that was the Masters competition. Guys, what you think? Pretty impressive stuff, right? Okay, so moving right along to little fancy little category that we invented here at Anime Fest called Stretch Your Stuff. These are the people who don't necessarily need to win awards for craftsmanship, but they've got spunk, they've got charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and that's copyrighted. So, starting the Stretch Your Stuff category, we have the Gravity Falls gang. Remember, reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Buy gold! Bye! I can do that, I just choose not to. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, the Knight of Time and Prince of Heart, serving sick rhymes and even sicker comics, Dirk and Dave Strider from Homestuck. All right, next up, we have Gelatoni as Shadow the Hedgehog from the Sonic series. He's the ultimate life form, ready to chaos, ready to chaos across the stage. I want a Chaos Emerald. Where'd you get the Chaos Emerald? I want one. I take tips. All right. Next up, we have Fluttershy from My Little Pony. Have you seen Angel? All right. Following that, we have Miss Hina from Genshin Impact, worn by Talion Johnson. The beautiful, stunning Shiba Inu? Oh! All right. We have Panda Blossom cosplay as Komi from Komi Can't Communicate. Elephant, elegance, beauty, and grace. But when she speaks, she gets red in the face. Her goal is to make 100 friends. Will you be hers? Oh, it says, will you be my friend? Bye. All right, we've got Angel's adorable art as Terry Bogard from the legendary Hungry Wolf of Southtown. By the way, you do not get bonus points if you damage the lighting equipment. All right, next up, we have Will as Saul Goodman from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. He helped build a great empire. He'll help you in legal trouble. Lightning shoots from his fingertips, and he will always remind you about your rights. It's Saul Goodman! I'm still waiting for them to make the anime version of Better Call Saul. Be pretty interesting. Or maybe a video game. We could do, yeah. All right. Next up, my my personal favorite cosplayer name. We have AceCheesestick.cos. As Mikan from Dangan, dang it, Grandpa. This cosplay was made in a span of 5 months. The syringe was made in 3 weeks, and it's the first con. Louisville PopCon came from Ohio to be here. We love you, yippee! And oh God, dang it! It's the dress code. Don't cheer the dress code. You'll only encourage him. Also, I have to say from Animefest management that you can wear things shorter than basketball shorts. It's okay. All right, guys. That was the Animefest 2023 cosplay contest. Now, we move on to the next part of our show where we sequester our judges in a darkened room. And they sit and decide the fate of all of these lovely people. And by their fate, I mean whether or not they win money. All right, so the judging has been completed. Our cosplayers are waiting anxiously in their satellite green room. So I'm going to go ahead and read off the judges' names. They're going to come out on stage and they're going to hand out some awards. So starting off, we have the Geeky Seamstress. The Geeky Seamstress is a multiple award-winning cosplayer, commissioner, and graduate theater student based out of DFW, Texas, cosplaying since 2012. She's made dozens of cosplay spanning all across genres with an emphasis on spandex, corsetry, and high-quality craftsmanship. A librarian by trade, the Geeky Seamstress enjoys documenting her builds and writing tutorials on cosplay when she's not working on commissions for her next project. Geeky Seamstress. Next up, we have Fadeworks Cosplay. Fadeworks is a multi-award winning cosplayer who started cosplaying back in 2013. Fade has always had a passion for gaming, anime, and other media and loves to bring their favorite characters to life through cosplay. Through these inspirations, Fade has learned many craft skills, including 3D modeling, foam fabrication, wig styling, sewing, leatherworking, LED lighting, and more. Fade also loves spending time learning new techniques for cosplay and picking up whatever new skills are possible. Finally, we have Copycat Cosplay. Copycat is an Arizona-based cosplayer who's been assuming other identities since 2015. With a genuine passion for the art of cosplay, Copycat has been delighting audience with their incredible transformations and attention to detail. And if you venture onto his social media, you'll find a showcase of diverse ranges of content from goofy, fun, cringe-lord meme nonsense to fun-filled instructional videos for cosplay and even fitness info for cosplay and general wellness. Your judges, ladies and gentlemen. And I am going to hand the microphone over to them so they can tell you about their awards.
I'm tall, but I'm not quite as tall as you. So I'm good. No, I'm not. I'm tired. Anyway, how are y'all doing tonight? Yeah, excellent. Weren't all the contestants amazing? Yes. So we have spent the last 3 days getting up close and personal with each of these contestants. We have flipped every single seam. We have gone through. We have looked at all the finishes for all the foam. We have looked at all the beading and all the details. And y'all, these contestants pour their love, their blood, their sweat, their tears. You have not made a cosplay unless you have sacrificed blood to the blood god. So it's just a rule. I don't make the rules. So please, if you see these contestants out and about, give them like all the kudos because they have done so much amazing work. We are going to kick off all of our awards with our judges awards. Now, judges awards are awards that we can give for any reason. And so I'm going to pass the mic off to Fade first to announce their judges award.
All right, guys. So my judges award is going to be awarded to Mayday Cosplay for their Saber Altair cosplay from Fate Stay Night. Let me tell you, this cosplay had so many amazing different techniques they used in it. It had incredible sewing, incredible foam work, the LED sword. I mean, the execution was just beautiful.
Cosplayers, when you hear your name read for your award, please come to the main stage.
There they are.
There they are. And they get it over the bun. Yay!
All right, so my Judge's Choice Award goes to Callie, who cosplayed Maya from Borderlands. She coming? The way she constructed her cosplay was super perfect, and she looked badass on stage. There's that.
So my judge's choice is going to Anthe Himemia as from Revolutionary Girl Utena. Y'all, this costume is absolutely gorgeous. Y'all definitely saw some of the amazing fabric choices on stage. Something that is always super impressive is seeing the novices bring it with those advanced sewing techniques. The bodice is completely lined, it fits her super well, and she also stacked a lot of really cool fabrics together to get that really awesome effect. So if you look up at her costume after the contest, you'll see that she put some really cool sparkly fabric under that lovely rosette fabric. And also with like the teal portion on her outfit, there's multiple layers of fabric. So it's an absolutely stunning costume. Definitely go check it out after the contest and be like, yay, that's so cool. Woo!
Want to read that?
Oh, sorry. Handwriting is not a thing I'm great at reading, so. Rose Duong. There we go. There we go. Sorry, y'all. I promise I know what I'm doing.
I think it's actually pronounced Jung.
Oh, my bad.
They wrote it out for me.
Oh, okay.
Still can't pronounce
Everyone.
Danganronpa,
Oh,
but that's fine.
that's fine.
They told me to say "Dang it, Grandpa."
Oh, okay. Dang it, Grandpa. Okay. Woo! Okay, so that takes us into our best of categories. So each of the groups that we've chosen for these are the best of the best within those categories. So we are going to be starting with our best youth category. Y'all, when these kids come in to pre-judging and they just show off all the work that they are so proud of, it just like it warms our hearts in the best way possible. Like, oh, it's so cute. So our best youth is going to be the Demon Slayer trio. And as they're making their way to the stage, we want to point out these kids came in, they all worked on the sewing and the construction for these costumes. Like, it is so impressive. Like, all these kids coming in and being like, hey, look at these things I sewed and painted. It's awesome. Y'all give them a big round of applause. Oh, over here.
That's fine.
They're fine. They're fine. All right. So that takes us to our best novice. Y'all, we weren't kidding. The novice category is stacked. Since COVID, like all these novices, they were like discovering cosplay and they're like, I'm going to spend lockdown learning all these crazy new skills. And it's showing because they are coming in and they are coming in swinging. So our best novice is Turtled Wig as Fairy Court Kalista from League of Legends. So while we're making our way to the stage, we want to point out all the incredible work that went into this costume. The beautiful wings that has a really cool hidden structure underneath all the fabric components that they sewed. They also hand beat, not hand beaded, but like amazing like rhinestones all over the costume. They did custom dye work and they've got a really clean and beautiful gradient dye on that costume. Also, that spear is really cool, right?
This way. We go back to the green room.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for them. Okay, that takes us to our best journeyman. And our best journeyman is going to be Millie Mallory as Kasane Teto from Senpai. Okay, so with this one, this person actually entered as a novice, and y'all, like, again, the stitching on this costume is immaculate. They did such a good job doing really advanced stitch work on this costume. They matched up all their zippers and their seam placement so that everything was a nice cohesive unit. Also, all those beads, we checked, they're all hand stitched on there. So give them a huge round of applause. Also, if any of you have ever tried to style drill curls, don't. They're terrible. All right, that is taking us to our best masters. Our best masters is going to Windor Atelier as Lord Barrack von Zeeks from the Great Ace Attorney. So when we get to the master's level, we're looking for everything, and everything has got to be the same level of awesome. So Windor Atelier actually made like all the patterns for the jacket. The sewing on it is super crisp and clean. There's a really lovely vest underneath. They also did 3D printing, and the finishing on all these props is absolutely stunning. Give them a round of applause. Okay, so next up, before we get to the big one, we also have two additional categories, a best needlework as well as best armor. So best needlework is going to the person that we thought had overall the best sewing, the cleanest seams. Like, y'all, these seams are drool worthy. And that is going to Kat Chan Cosplay as Sakura from Card Captor Sakura. So as Kat Chan is making her way to the stage, I want to point out that the bodice is completely underlined with, I think it was muslin, to give it some additional structure. She did a wonderful job of layering lots of beautiful fabrics together to create this lovely iridescent effect. And again, like, her stitching on this is absolutely pristine. If you want a master class in how to make beautiful sewing work, Kat's got you covered. And that takes us to our best armor. And that is going to JF&K Cosplays as Paladin Sailor Moon. The armor on this costume is absolutely stunning, and it's really a challenge, especially whenever you have a full suit of armor, to actually have good mobility. And JF&K did a really good job with that. They were showing us like they had all this mobility. They got more mobility than I do right now. But also, there's a lovely paint job going on here. They lined their armor, which is always super impressive. So congratulations. Also, that sword, y'all. Also, one more cool thing about this costume while I'm looking at it, they 3D printed the scale mail onto fabric that is underneath the tunic. It's so cool, y'all. Okay, y'all, that is taking us to the big one, best in show. All right, let's do a drum roll, right? Yeah, let's drum roll this. Best in show for A-Fest 2023 is Stitch Crimes as a Lear from Fire Emblem Engage. I'm sure y'all can tell, but this costume is crisp. The sewing, the satin stitching, the 3D printing, the foam smithing, the splicing of that ridiculous wig, all of it is top notch and absolutely perfect. We love you, Pepsi-chan. Again, let's give a huge round of applause to all of our contestants.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it takes a certain level of skill to screw up the best in show person's name. Oops. So what'd you guys think? Good contest? Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Stick around. Well, don't stick around. You do have to leave the room. But later on, we got karaoke going on down here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your time here at Animefest 2023. Thank you very much for coming. Oh, and my name's Really Tall Axel. Come say hi.